Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen and another cook with me video. Today we're going to make one of my favorite, I guess you'd say snack foods, but it could be a breakfast food also. We're going to make some granola. Now granola is something that is very easy to make. It all goes in one bowl and then on the pan. It's also very versatile. There's a lot of different ways and a lot of different things that you can put in the granola, so that you can make it the kind that you like. But I'm going to show you the one that I like, and this has a lot of nuts, raisins, dried cranberries, and so on. But I'll kind of give you an idea of some other things you can add as we go along. So let me bring you down to the counter, and I'll show you what you're going to need to make some yummy, crispy granola. Back in a second. Okay, so here we are down, and I have a big white bowl here, okay? I'm going to start with some old-fashioned oats. And it calls for 4 cups. I'm using a half cup, so that's 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, that's about the only non-negotiable, I guess you'd say, item, because it needs to, that's the basis of granola. Okay, so now we're going to take, it says 1 to 2 cups of nuts of your choice, and I am going to use some almonds. All right, okay. And I'm going to put a couple of cups. Probably this bottle. That was about 1.5 cups of almonds. I'm going to put in some sunflower kernels because I think they're nice and crunchy. Put a half a cup of those. And I like coconut, so I'm going to add a little coconut. Oh, not a coconut bag, coconut. See if I can get that open here. I guess I didn't cut it down far enough. Hold on. Just sprinkle it in how you think it looks good to you. And then it's going to have cranberries, walnuts, and raisins. And I'm going to use these salad. I thought these looked good. These are raspberry, cranberry, walnut, Frisco. So I'm going to use that. But I'm not putting these in until after it cooks. You don't want to put your fruits in until after it cooks. Now we're going to have some cinnamon, half a teaspoon. And I'm just mixing it all right here. Okay. A little bit of vanilla. It says about a 1/4 teaspoon, but you can eyeball it. A 1/2 cup of oil, and you want to use clear oil like a vegetable oil because you don't want taste like you'd get with olive oil. So this is a 1/2 cup measure. Okay. And a 1/2 cup of honey. Now you could change that up and do a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Now you do the oil first. I'll show you. Do the oil first. All the honey comes right out of the cup. So you could use honey, maple syrup, any kind of nuts you like. If you don't like nuts, don't put them in. And the last thing I'm going to add is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And that's basically it. It's a dump and go type of recipe. I'm going to wash my hands. Hold on. Okay. So now what you're going to do is stir it. And stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it. Until all of these are coated. And when you think you've stirred it enough, stir it a little more. Bring it up from the bottom. Now remember, I'm going to add some dried fruit and some raisins, which I guess is dried fruit, when this comes back out of the oven. That looks pretty good. Now I have a cookie sheet. And I'm going to give it a little spray because this is sticky stuff. You want to make sure you get your cookie sheet well coated with oil. And make as even a pan as you can. Now my oven is preheated to 300 degrees. I'm going to put this in that oven and I'm going to cook it for about 40 minutes. But every 10 minutes I'm going to take a fork and just scrape it, okay, so that it mixes it around. So I'll bring you back when I'm doing one of the scrapes in the 10-minute interval. So 4 times I'll do that. So I'll see you again in a few minutes. Okay, I just took it out of the oven. You can see the difference in the color. It's toasted. Now, it is not crispy in the least right yet. It has to cool in order to become crisp. But we're going to add this fruit. and some raisins. A little more raisins. What I will do, I took it off the pan, put it back in this bowl that I washed to get it off the heat, get it off the hot pan to help it cool. And I will continue to stir it around. It's still very hot. Don't know if I can even get a taste test. Let me see. Oh, you got it top of me, bottom of me. There you go. It's a balmy 8 degrees here right now with a wind chill of -13. That is going to be good. The fruit and raisins really add to it. I might have to have just a little more. I'm using the fork here. Good. Very, very good. Now, and I was sitting here thinking of all the different things you could use. I used honey. What you need, here's the basics. You need 4 cups of oats. And then you start adding what you'd like in it. Cranberries, well, any of you use cranberries, strawberries, blueberries, dried fruit. Put that in after it cooks. But add chia seeds, nuts if you want them. Cook it 40 minutes, stir it every 10, 300 degrees. You need oil, half a cup of oil, and you need a viscous fluid. A viscous meaning sticky. I used honey, or you could use maple syrup. A nice real maple syrup, I bet would be good. Do you know, I was sitting here thinking, I wonder how that would be with honey, with the oil and molasses. Now, I love the taste of molasses. I bet that would make a really good flavored granola. I'm going to try that. But anyway, that's the granola. Let me take it, put you down so you can see it. It's just so nice, and it'll be so crunchy, and it'll keep for a couple of weeks anyway if it's stored in a nice airtight container, and I will do just that. So that's the video for today. Try making some granola. I think you'll love it. I have to make another batch after this one's gone without nuts because my son is not a nut fan in things. He likes nuts, but not in things. So anyway, until I make another recipe next week, I hope you have a great day. Oops, let me get up just a little more. There we go. there's another football game on this afternoon. You can see the snow out there. Unfortunately, our Browns didn't win yesterday, but we'll have another game to watch today. And I'm going to have a good quiet afternoon, do a little cleaning. And I will see you again on Thursday for a craft video. Until then, I hope everybody has a great afternoon or evening or morning or whenever it is you're watching this. Everybody play nice now. Love ya. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Bye-bye.